And if you don't know about me, we are doing a series called Tesla RV. Just hashtag Tesla RV in any search engine, not on Facebook, but any search engine, or go to adigitalnomad.net Facebook page or adigitalnomad.net YouTube channel, find out what we're doing. But this subject of this video, and it's Tuesday the 16th of February 2021, is what's going on with the new Tesla Model S and X redesign. Now, we know that they are redesigning everything so that there's a brand new interior, right? Some new battery packs potentially, a few other mechanical changes potentially. The shape looks almost identical except for a new front end. And you know, a lot of cool things, but the biggest thing on my mind is a Model X owner, and I've got, just so you know a little bit about me, I've owned this Model X for almost 4 years. I've put over 160,000 miles on, driven almost entirely by myself. I've supercharged almost 1,900 times. I've got, of course, as every Model X owner and most Model S owners that have all-wheel drive have, the front end vibration along with the rear inner tire wear problem. So I'm wondering if anybody out there knows if Tesla has addressed this with the new redesign. Please let me know your comments. Start the conversation going. Say, I don't know. Say, of course they have. Whatever you can tell me, please let me know there in the comments. And depending upon where you're watching this, go to adigitalnomad.net. Go to that YouTube channel. You don't even have to know how to find it on YouTube. You can just go to any browser and type in adigitalnomad.net and you'll go straight to our YouTube channel. So let me know what you think. I have a feeling, my gut feeling here is that yes, Tesla has redesigned the entire front driveline system. Now, what needs to be redesigned to fix this issue? Well, first of all, the rear tire wear issue is not necessarily fixed with the front driveline, although you can make things better by not having to drive at a lower height, which exacerbates the negative rear camber. Okay, so even if we're leaving that out of the equation here, which we are for now, I don't know, I want to know what's happening with the driveline, because Model Y, for instance, is a small SUV. It's based on the Model 3 platform. Now, what's different there? What's different in the design of the driveline is that on Model Y, the actual chassis was designed from the ground up to be an all-wheel drive chassis. Same with Model 3. Now, when Model S came out, it was only originally designed to be rear-wheel drive only. They couldn't even imagine the company would survive, as Elon Musk always talks about. And also, as Elon Musk always talks about, he says that the Model X is the Fabergé egg of cars, which it is because it's incredibly fragile and easy to break. That's one of the main problems that I have about the vehicle. All right, and of course, I don't think as a current Model X owner we can do anything about the redesign, because what needs to happen on the redesign and what happened on the Model Y and Model 3 is that they built the front end so that the Model Y, Model 3 front motors sit down lower. They sit low in the chassis, because the problem is Model S and especially Model X, and all X's are all-wheel drive. Well, all S's are now, but they didn't used to be. Like I said, it was originally designed as a rear drive platform. Model X is based right off of the Model S platform. The front motor sits too high in the chassis. Stuff's in the way down there because it's designed to be designed to be a rear drive platform. And if it's a rear drive only platform, you didn't have to worry about that. You didn't have to worry about another motor up front and stuff going on there. But you do now have to worry about that because it has been morphed. It has evolved into an all-wheel drive platform, but they forgot to make room for that lowered motor. And because the motor in the front isn't low, it's not low enough, what happens is when you raise the suspension, or even when you drive on normal, and you need to drive below normal is what you need to do, and that's a problem in itself because the ride quality degrades, possibly towing capacity degrades, other things. So don't think that, oh, I'm just being picky, I don't have to drive low. You know, there's a lot of things that happen when you go into low. A lot of bad things that you don't want necessarily. So, and of course, ground clearance goes down. You got an SUV, you want ground clearance, especially if you're driving on areas that require ground clearance. And of course, I thought that when I bought the car, it would have ground clearance, and now it doesn't. So they got to lower that motor. When they lower that motor effectively to the right height, by re-engineering and redesigning that whole front driveline, then the CV joints are not out of specification. The problem is the CV joints they're basically flexible drive shafts, and if you have it, one of the ends up really high, and then one of the ends up down really low, you're like this. You're like some kind of ridiculous curve in the drive shaft, as it has several joints in it, and it just eats up those bearings, destroys the joints. And of course, it is full torque, lots of torque with electric motor, and that doesn't help. But the biggest problem is the design flaw. On Model Y, they're more straight. On Model X, they're like this, okay, because the motor's way up here, by top of my head. Model Y, the motor's down here, so it doesn't have to bend much. Model X all the way up here. You can see what I'm talking. Then you start twisting and spinning and turning that wheel left and right. You got all kinds of issues. Comment below if you don't understand this. I will explain it more. Go to the YouTube channel, adigitalnomad.net. We talk about this stuff all the time. I got videos about this stuff all over my car, my channel. This, all you gotta do is type in Model X driveline vibration, or was it driveline shake, or whatever it is, into any kind of search engine. You'll come up with my videos. I haven't done any videos in a while because the problem hasn't gone away, but I've known about the problem for years now. So has Tesla, so has Elon Musk for that matter. Everybody has known this is going to be an issue before. They just hope that, you know, we get the Model 3 in production, Model Y in production, and then people will forget about this. Then we quietly redesign the Model S and X, and of course improve the design, and then still leave everybody holding the bag, unfortunately, because you got this front end driveline vibration, and you can't use your ride height, and you have a rear inner tire wear issue, which it gets exacerbated because you can't adjust the rear camber. And when you're driving at a lower height, the rear camber, instead of like this, usually it's straight up and down. That's what you want for good tire wear. Instead of getting it a little bit out, it's way out when you go at the lowest position. So anyway, Denise is gone. We're doing laundry day here. Thank you so much for watching my little diatribe, my little talk here about the front end driveline vibration combined with rear tire wear on S and X. And please let me know, do you believe that the 2021, because they're about to roll off the line right now, I think they are, they'll be delivered very soon here at the end of February, are they going to have a re-engineered front end driveline? That's what I want to know. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I look forward to reading your comments and jumping in there in the conversation in the comments. See you soon.